Hey guys, so today I'm gonna show you how I did this easy and cute space kitty look. Halloween is coming up, and if you don't want the bloody and gory, this look is a great option. I'm starting off with a primer. This is the Kat Von D primer and I'm applying it all over my face. Next I'm taking the Kat Von D foundation in the shade Light 45 Warm and I'm applying it using a damp beauty blender. When my whole face is covered in foundation, I'm taking the white concealer from Kat Von D called White Out and highlighting the usual places underneath my eyes, down my nose and on my chin. I'm using a damp beauty blender to blend it out and I'm setting everything with the translucent setting powder from Kat Von D. Applying the powder underneath my eyes with a damp beauty blender. I find that this makes the concealer stay put longer, and I'm applying the powder on the rest of my face with a brush. Okay, so I didn't really figure out what I wanted to do before I started, so I'm just making it up as I go. I'm going a bit back and forth, and there might be some steps that you want to skip if you want to recreate this look. Like here for instance, I decided that I wanted a white base for the galaxy pattern, but originally I only thought that I want a galaxy pattern across my nose and on my cheeks. So if you're gonna recreate this, you can just skip the highlighting and setting powder process before this and just make the white base where you want the galaxy pattern on top of your foundation and then set everything. Oh, and I used the light concealer for the white base part. I set the white base with a white eyeshadow and then I'm taking this pink eyeshadow from the Morphe 35B palette and I'm just dabbing it on random places. I'm doing the same thing with this blue eyeshadow from the same palette. I'm doing the same with this pink, purple and darker purple eyeshadows and just dotting it on in random places, and I'm trying to make something galaxy looking. So I just continue to do this with the different eyeshadows until I get something that I like. This is where I trailed off from the original plan and started to put eyeshadow up across my forehead. Ooh, so charming! Moving on to my eyeballs, I'm taking this purple shade from Makeup Geek called Wisteria and I'm applying it, focusing on my crease area and the outer corner of my eye. Then I'm using another Makeup Geek eyeshadow, this grey shade called Concrete Jungle, and I'm applying it on most of my lid and focusing on the outer corner of my eye. And of course I need some sparkles on my eyes, so I'm taking this Dose of Colors Ideal Duo in the shade Frozen and I'm applying it, focusing on the inner corners of my eyes and I'm fading it out towards the middle of my eyelid. When the base is done, I'm using the glitter from the same Ideal Duo, pressing it on top of the base and making a nice fade into the eyeshadow in the outer corners. Since I wanted to be a kitty cat, I'm making a cat eye with the ink liner from Kat Von D Beauty in the shade Trooper, I think, the black one. And for my lower lash line, I'm using this dark blue and dark purple from the same Morphe 35B palette that I used on the rest of my face. And I'm using the same dark blue and purple on my eyebrows. I'm also including a lighter shade of purple. I'm starting out with the dark blue, then I'm moving on to the darker purple, and I'm finishing it with the lighter purple shade. This will give my eyebrows a nice gradient effect. I wanted to add some shiny to my galaxy, and to do that I'm using the Lime Crime Super Foils. I'm using them dry to get that extra glittery effect. I used most of the shade Endpoint. I have no idea how to pronounce it, and that was probably wrong, but it's the light pink shade in the duo with Tutu. I also used Tutu and Glass Slipper and Malibu. I also used some of the Malibu on my brows. And I decided to add even more galaxy to my face, so I used the shade I used earlier and made some more galaxy and added some more shine with the super foils. And of course, since I can't get enough sparkle, I'm brushing on some of this glitter from Makeup Geek called Lightyear. And of course I want some stars in my galaxy, so I'm using mixed glitter glue to glue on some bigger pieces of glitter to make some star pattern thingies. This is also done at random. And even more glitter! This one is called Nebula, so of course I had to add it to my face. It's from Makeup Geek and I'm using the NYX glitter glue to glue it on. And I wanted to make some lines between the stars, so I tried first with the silver glam liner from NYX, but it didn't show as much as I wanted to, so I switched to white liquid liner, which is Lunar Seas from Line Crime. Using all the eyeshadows I used before, I'm continuing the galaxy down my neck and chest area. I'm using my fingers to apply the super foils dry on top, just as I did on my face. And I'm using the white liquid liner to make some simple stars and dots. And making even more galaxy underneath my eyes and on my forehead. I also highlighted underneath my eyebrows using Endpoint. I'm putting on mascara. This is the same mascara as always, the Better Than Sex mascara from Too Faced. And some eyelashes. These are the Dose of Drama eyelashes from Dose of Colors. Since I don't have enough shimmer on my face, I'm highlighting my Cupid's bow and my nose using the Kat Von D Metal Crush eyeshadow in Thunderstruck. And the reason I also covered my upper lip is because I thought I might want something like that on my lips. And of course, I'm not done making a galaxy yet, so I'm adding the last touches of the galaxy on my chin. And using the purple eyeshadows, I'm making a cute heart-shaped kitty cat nose. I'm not going to draw on whiskers because there's a lot going on my face already and that would probably just make a mess. But I think if you glued on whiskers, that would look awesome. Unfortunately, I didn't have the supplies to do that, but I think it will look great. And at last, for my lips, I'm using a metallic velveteen from Line Crime called Blondie. And of course, since it's shiny, I just dotted some of it around my face too. And to finish up my lips, I'm using a dark purple eyeshadow to create a nice gradient effect. And voila! Space Kitty is done. I added a silver meow crown that I got from Flower Children Only. And a white fluffy coat because kitties are fluffy. And a candy mouse is also a great addition to this Space Kitty look. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you want to, subscribe to my channel.